2, 1. Welcome to the Friday Eve edition of the Sports Report. I am yours truly, Sportscaster 89. Today we're going to cover the Major League Baseball highlights from yesterday. We're going to also preview today's action from around the majors. We're also going to do the highlights of hockey last night. We're also going to do the highlights of the NBA. We're also going to give you a preview of what's to come today in the NBA and also in the National Hockey League. And we're going to give you a preview of today's first round coverage of the Masters. That is going on today as well. Don't forget, you guys, today the first round of the Masters at Augusta National begins today. Feature groups started at 8:45 this morning. If you want to catch that, you can catch on ESPN Plus. 3 o'clock Eastern time today on ESPN. You can also catch the second round, which will be tomorrow at 3 on ESPN. Then the weekend coverage will shift to CBS on Saturday and Sunday. You can also stream the Masters on Paramount Plus. We'll get into all of that as well today in this Friday Eve edition of the Sports Report. Before we get started, guys, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I am Sportscaster89. There's 3 facets of my channel that I do with my sports reports on a daily basis. I inform you all on what's going on in sports. I entertain you all on what's going on in sports, and I educate you on what's going on in sports because I know you don't have a lot of time to watch sports daily. So as you guys see, I'm in different jerseys every day doing my own sports report. Yesterday I was in the Marlins jersey. Today I'm in the Rangers. You know, as you can see, I'm a Rangers fan in hockey, so I'm in my Rangers jersey doing my sports report today. So every day I'm wearing different jerseys for you all, producing my own sports reports on my YouTube channel at Sportscaster89. Please like and subscribe, and also click the notification bells on the right-hand side. You can get all my videos when I go live with my sports reports. I do these daily, so like I said, today we're going to cover MLB around the majors. We're gonna do the highlights of yesterday's action. We're also going to preview today's action around the majors. We're going to do the highlights of hockey. We're going to preview today's matchups in hockey as well. And we're also going to preview the NBA as well tonight. There's a lot of games going on tonight in the NBA. We also give you the highlights from last night. And I will tell you about today's first round action in the Masters, which are going on right now. If you want to watch featured groups in the Masters, you can watch it right now on ESPN Plus. They started at 8:45 this morning at Augusta National. The first round will begin today at 3 o'clock on ESPN. You have Dustin Johnson, who's in action. You have Justin Thomas. Like I said, you have favorites that are playing today in the Masters in the first round. You have Rory McIlroy. You have Ricky Fowler. This tournament this year is different without Tiger Woods. Hopefully Tiger will be back soon playing. He's recovering right now, so hopefully he'll be back playing, you know, as soon as possible. This tournament is going to be so different. It's in the spring like it's supposed to in April with the azalea flowers at Augusta National. So don't forget, you guys, today's first round coverage of the Masters are going on right now. If you want to watch feature groups, you can catch that on ESPN Plus right now. They started that coverage at 8:45 this morning. The first round will begin today on ESPN this afternoon at 3. They'll also have second round coverage tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock on ESPN. They'll also have the feature groups tomorrow in round 2 of the Masters on ESPN Plus starting at 8:45 a.m. If you want to get up early and watch that, you can. If you can't get up early tomorrow morning to watch that at 8:45, you can catch the coverage tomorrow afternoon on ESPN at 3 o'clock Eastern time. Then the weekend coverage will move over to CBS on Saturday afternoon, third round coverage on CBS. Then the final round of the Masters will be on Sunday afternoon on CBS. Jim Nantz will be there along with Ian Baker Finch, Nick Faldo, Dottie Pepper, Frank Noblo. Like I said, you're going to have coverage of the Masters on Saturday and Sunday on your local CBS affiliates. So check the times in your area for when you can see the coverage of the Masters on the East Coast. It'll be okay, Mom. So don't forget, you guys, first and second round coverage on the Masters begin today on ESPN at 3 o'clock this afternoon. And then tomorrow, second round coverage is on ESPN at 3. The feature groups started at 8:45 this morning. They're still on ESPN Plus right now. They'll move over to ESPN at 3 o'clock this afternoon. Then they'll move over to 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon on ESPN. You also can see the featured groups on ESPN Plus tomorrow at 8:45 a.m. if you want to get up at that time to watch it. ESPN Plus is where you can watch all sports. You can watch college sports. You can watch softball, baseball, all the different sports that you don't see on ESPN, ESPN2 on the ESPN Family Network. So don't forget, you guys, today is first round coverage on the Masters starting at 3 o'clock on ESPN. You can also catch tomorrow afternoon on ESPN. So with that said, you guys, we're going to dive into yesterday's action around the majors. So with that said, here we go. Let's start in Ring Coliseum in Oakland. You had the Dodgers taking on the A's yesterday afternoon, and this one went to extras with the A's holding off the Dodgers by a run for the 3, snapping the Dodgers' winning streak at 5 straight games. The Dodgers are now 5-2. The A's get their first win of the season. They now are 1-6. The A's get the win over the defending World Series champion Dodgers yesterday afternoon from Ring Coliseum in Oakland. Final score, A's 4, Dodgers 3. Let us roll highlights from Ring Coliseum in Oakland. Trevor Bauer struck out 10 yesterday for the Dodgers, but it was not enough. He did not get a no decision. The Dodgers lose this one by a run in extras for the 3 over the A's. Like I said, guys, A's and Dodgers went to extras yesterday afternoon from Ring Coliseum in Oakland. The A's get the win over the Dodgers by a run by a final score of 4-3. Like I said, you guys, Trevor Bauer for the Dodgers was phenomenal yesterday. Struck out 10 A's yesterday afternoon. Gave his team a chance to win the game in regulation, but the A's get the run in the bottom of the 10th to win this one by a run. A's 4, Dodgers 3. Oakland gets their first win of the season. They're 1-6. They were the only winless team in the majors that hadn't won a game so far. They got their first win of the season. They're 1-6. The Dodgers' winning streak was snapped at 5 straight. They followed a 5-2 on the season. As you guys know, like I said, we're doing the highlights today of Major League Baseball, the NBA, the NHL, and we're going to preview today's action around the majors in the NBA, the NHL. And I also mentioned to you guys, don't forget the first round of the Masters begins today from Augusta National. First round action will begin at 3 o'clock this afternoon on ESPN. The second round will be tomorrow afternoon at 3 on ESPN. Then the third round and fourth round will ship to CBS over the weekend on Saturday and Sunday afternoon. The final round of the Masters will be Sunday afternoon on CBS. The third round will be on CBS on Saturday. You can also stream the Masters on Paramount Plus. It's an app. You download it. You can try it for free, but then you pay a subscription after that. So if you want to stream the Masters this weekend, you can stream it on Paramount Plus. Remember, CBS All Access is now Paramount Plus. You can watch live sports on Paramount Plus. You can watch CBS original shows that you've seen on CBS, like Evil on there. You can watch SWAT. You can watch all different CBS shows. You can watch Star Trek, Picard on there as well. There's different shows you can watch. You can watch All Rise. You can watch Good Wife. You can watch all these CBS original shows that are on there. Like I said, Paramount Plus. You can stream the Masters this weekend on Saturday and Sunday. It'll have your local CBS affiliate. It'll have Entertainment Tonight on there. It'll also have CBS Sports HQ on there as well. So don't forget, the Masters will be streamed on Paramount Plus on Saturday and Sunday. You can also watch the Masters on Saturday and Sunday on your local CBS affiliate, depending upon where you live across the country. If you're out west, you'll see the Masters at your regularly scheduled time out west. If you're on the East Coast, you'll see the Masters at its original time on the East Coast. Depending upon what CBS affiliate you have, wherever you are in the country, you'll see the Masters on Saturday and Sunday on CBS Sports. So the A's get the win over the Dodgers yesterday by a final score of A's 4, Dodgers 3. Yusmeiro Petit gets the victory for the A's. Nelson suffers the loss for the Dodgers. A's win over the Dodgers by a run in extra innings yesterday. So okay, guys, we did the highlights of the A's and Dodgers yesterday. Dodgers lose by a run 4-3. Now, let's head to Yankee Stadium in the Bronx as you had the Bronx Bombers taking on the Baltimore Orioles in the finale of their 3-game set. The O's get the win, salvaging a game in the series against the Yankees last night by a final score in 11. Baltimore by a run. Orioles 4, Yankees 3. The win goes to Valdez. Chad Green suffers the defeat, and Michael Fry got the save for the Baltimore Orioles. Once again, your final score from Yankee Stadium, the Bronx last night. The Bronx Bombers fall by a run in extra in 11. Orioles 4, Yankees 3. Let us roll the highlights from Yankee Stadium as the O's hold off the Yankees by a run 4-3. Jameson Taillon got the call last night for the Yankees on the mound. Jameson pitched really well for the Bronx Bombers last night, gave him a chance to go deep in the game last night. The Yankees had some timely hits, when it mattered most, but the Orioles came away with the victory by a run in 11. Orioles 4, Yankees 3. Like I said, you guys, today the Masters begin on ESPN at 3 p.m. First round coverage, ESPN, 3 o'clock this afternoon. Second round coverage will be tomorrow afternoon on ESPN. Then Saturday and Sunday, the coverage will move to CBS on Saturday afternoon. Third round coverage. Final round will be on Sunday on CBS. Jim Nantz will be doing the coverage from Augusta National. On ESPN Plus, you have Andrew Catalon doing the feature groups on ESPN Plus. They're doing it today at 8:45 this morning. It already started 2 hours ago, so if you want to catch the feature groups that are competing in the Masters right now, you can catch it on ESPN Plus. It'll move over to ESPN this afternoon at 3 o'clock. The opening round coverage of the Masters begins today. The second round coverage of the Masters begins tomorrow afternoon at 3. The feature groups will be tomorrow morning at 8:45 on ESPN Plus. Andrew Catalon will have the coverage for you on ESPN Plus. It'll move over to ESPN tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock Eastern Time. Then over the weekend, the Masters coverage moves over to CBS on Saturday afternoon and Sunday afternoon for the final round. Once again, I'll repeat those again as we go further into this sports report on this Friday Eve.
Right field, heading back, getting up, and it's out of here. Cedric Mullins answers with a solo blast to right. O's tie it up 1-1 in the fourth. Santander to the plate. One to Santander. He swings and drives the ball out towards right, heading back towards the bullpen, and this one is out of here. Send it over the fence, Santander. O's take a 2-1 lead in the fourth. Here's a 2-2 to Mountcastle.
Like I said, the Yankees took on the O's last night in the series finale of the three-game set between these AL East clubs. The Orioles get the win, snapping their two-game losing streak to the Yankees. They get a win in this series, but the Yankees take 2 of 3 from Baltimore. Now the Yankees will head south to take on the Rays in a 3-game series starting tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock. The Rays will have their home opener tomorrow afternoon against the Bros Bombers tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock. So the Yankees are heading south today. It's their off day before they play a 3-game weekend series against the Tampa Bay Rays at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. So don't forget, you guys, if you're Yankees fans, the Yankees are off today. They're traveling to St. Pete. They have their series beginning with the Rays tomorrow afternoon. The Yankees lost last night in extras by a run. Orioles 4, Yankees 3. Paul Fry got the save for Baltimore. That big error by Gleyber Torres in the 8th gave the Orioles a 1-run lead, but then the Yankees came back and tied it in the bottom of the 9th. So as you guys know, the Yankees came up short last night in their series finale with Baltimore in extras. They lost this one. Baltimore wins by a run. Orioles 4, Yankees 3. What a game last night between these two AL East clubs. Back and forth it went last night. I watched this game last night till the very end. It was a great game. The Yankees were trying to tie the game last night, but they were thrown out of the plate to end the game. Baltimore holds off the Yankees by a final score of Baltimore 3, Baltimore 4, Yankees 3. Orioles get a win, but the Yankees do win the series over the Orioles 2-1. And now the Yankees will shift their attention to the Tampa Bay Rays tomorrow afternoon. Today's their off day. They're not playing today. It's a travel day. It's a getaway day for them. They're on the road getting ready to play the Tampa Bay Rays tomorrow afternoon, as the Rays will start their home opener tomorrow afternoon against the Yankees tomorrow afternoon. This is the play at the plate that ended the game for the O's. As you hear, guys, the O's win over the Yankees last night by a final of 4-3. And now we now had the Tampa and Boston. The Red Sox blow out the Rays yesterday afternoon. If you did not see this game on YouTube yesterday, I highly suggest you can watch this game. You can replay it today. This game was on yesterday on YouTube. The Boston Red Sox, took on the Tampa Bay Rays in the finale of this 3-game set between these AL East clubs in Boston. The Red Sox sweep the Rays by a final score of 9-2 in favor of Boston. Ryan Yarbrough suffers a defeat for Tampa Bay. Nathan Eovaldi gets the win for Boston. His record is 1-1. Ryan Yarbrough is 0-1. His ERA is 5.06. So let's look at the highlights from yesterday at Fenway Park as the Red Sox took down the Rays by 7 runs. Boston 9, Tampa Bay 2. Like I said, you guys, Red Sox 9, Rays 2. Red Sox sweep. Red Sox swept the Tampa Bay Rays, the defending American League champions, yesterday in Boston after they started the season 0-3. They've won their last 3. Meanwhile, for the Rays, they have lost their last 3 games. They got swept to Boston, and now they got to shift their attention to tomorrow's home opener against the Bronx Bombers at home. So the Rays had a sour taste in their mouth yesterday in Boston, getting swept by the Red Sox. They lost this one by 7 runs. Red Sox 9, Rays 2.
Bogarts golfs it to center, and that's going to fall in front of Margot. Rounding third is Devers, and he's going to score. Xander Bogaerts evens this game up at 1 with the RBI knock.
He's just too good against left-handed pitchers right now. He's just too good in general. He's one of those simple approach, doesn't miss his pitch, but he has really had success against left-handed pitching.
Okay, guys, Red Sox win this one yesterday over the Rays. Red Sox 9, Rays 2. Red Sox sweep the Rays in 3 straight games in Boston. Christian Vasquez, with a mammoth day yesterday, hit a mammoth home run against the Rays yesterday afternoon, propelling the Red Sox to a 7-run win over Tampa Bay. Red Sox 9, Rays 2.
And a healthy ride in the dugout. It's the new celebration. Get a homer. Ride the roller coaster this afternoon. Off to a 10 for 23 start. 2 homers, 5 doubles. And he gives that ball a ride. Deep left, will it stay fair? And it's high off the wall. And it'll score.
Okay, guys, don't forget, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I do my own sports reports daily. I produce my own sports reports on my YouTube channel, so please subscribe to my channel. Click the notification button on the right-hand side where you can get all my videos when I go live, when I do my sports reports, when I do my sports commentating. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I am Sportscaster89. I want to let you all know to please donate if you're able. No matter donation, if it's big or small, I want to continue to produce my sports reports for you all on a daily basis. I'm going to continue to do that. So the 3 things of my channel I do on my sports reports is I entertain you all on what's going on in and around sports world. I educate you on what's going on, and I inform you on what's going on in and around the sports world, because I know you don't have a lot of time to watch sports. You don't have a lot of time to watch a lot of things because you're working, you're busy with kids, you're busy with life. So I'm here to produce my own sports report on my channel. This is the purpose of my channel, is to do my sports reports right here for you all on a regular basis. So in order for me to continue to do all these sports reports for you all, I need donations. I need donations, whether it's small, whether it's big. I want to continue to do my sports reports for you all because I want to get recognition for doing these sports reports so I can get more opportunities to do things with national media, whether it's ESPN, whether it's CBS Sports Radio, whether it's any sports outlet, whether it's national recognition from all the local affiliates out there. This is the reason why I'm doing my sports reports. So I get all this recognition so then I can talk to these people and say, hey, this is what I do. I do my sports reports on my own. So I'm showing you all the work that I'm doing on my own, on my end, producing my own sports reports online on my YouTube channel. So I have my own ring light. I put on my own jersey. I put on a jersey like I'm doing a sports report for you all every day. I do this on a daily basis, so I want recognition. So like I said, the Rays lost to the Red Sox yesterday 9-2. The Rays were swept in Boston. So now we go to Petco Park in San Diego. I'm just going to run down through the other scores because I know I have like 17 minutes, so that's why I have a meeting. So I'm going to run down the rest of the scores for you all. The Giants defeat the Padres in extras 3-2. The win was by Jake McGee. The loss was by Hill. Peralta gets a save for the Giants. The Mets lose to the Phillies 8-2. The Brewers defeat the Cubs in Wrigley in extras 4-2. The Braves defeat the Nationals in 7 innings yesterday. It was a doubleheader, 7-6. And then they also defeat the Nationals in a shutout, 2-0. The Reds defeat the Pirates 11-4. The Indians defeat the Royals 4-2. The Twins defeat the Tigers 3-2. The Rangers defeat the Blue Jays 2-1. The Mariners defeat the White Sox 8-4. The Cardinals shut out the Marlins yesterday 7-0. And finally, the Rockies shut out the D-backs by a final score of 8-0. Once again, we'll run down these scores for you all one more time. Here we go. Let's start with Oakland defeating the Dodgers 4-3 in extras. The Orioles defeat the Yankees 4-3 in extras in 11. The Rays lose to the Red Sox on the road in Boston. They were swept by the Red Sox. Final score, Red Sox 9, Rays 2. San Diego loses in extras to the Giants at home. Final score, Giants 3, Padres 2. Phillies defeat the Mets 8-2 yesterday afternoon. Brogdon got the win for Philly. Drew Peterson suffered the defeat for the Mets. Brewers defeat the Cubs in extras 4-2. Braves defeat the Nationals in Game 1 of a doubleheader 7-6 in 7. In Game 2 of the doubleheader between the Braves and Nationals, the Braves shut out the Nationals 2-0. The Reds blow out the Pirates 11-4. The Indians defeat the Royals 4-2. The Twins defeat the Tigers by a run at Comerica Park in Detroit 3-2. The Rangers defeat the Blue Jays by a run 2-1. The Mariners defeat the White Sox by 4 runs 8-4. The Cardinals shut out the Marlins by 7 runs 7-0. And the Rockies shut out the D-backs in Colorado 8-0. Now we go to today's action in Major League Baseball. And we'll start with this afternoon. The Mets and Marlins will start a 3-game weekend series. The Mets will start their home schedule of the 2021 campaign against Miami Marlins this afternoon at 1:10. The Cubs will take on the Pirates from PNC Park in Pittsburgh. It'll be Jake Arrieta versus Anderson. The Angels will take on the Blue Jays from Toronto this evening at 7:07 tonight. From Dunedin tonight, it'll be the Angels and the Blue Jays to start a 4-game weekend series. The Blue Jays will start their 2021 home campaign schedule from Dunedin, Florida this evening as the Blue Jays take on the Angels in the first of a 4-game series. This afternoon, the Red Sox will take on the Orioles from Camden Yards at 3:05 this afternoon. At 3:10, the D-backs will wrap up their series against the Colorado Rockies at 3:10. The Royals will take on the White Sox this afternoon from Chicago. The Mariners will take on the Twins this afternoon at 4:10 Eastern Time. The Brewers will take on the Cardinals from Busch Stadium in St. Louis as Burns will get majors. The Mets and Marlins will start a 3-game series at Citi Field this afternoon. It'll be Taijuan Walker making his Mets debut on the mound for the Mets against Miami Marlins. The Cubs will take on the Pirates from PNC Park in Pittsburgh. The Angels will take on the Blue Jays tonight from Dunedin at 7:07. The Red Sox will play the Orioles this afternoon from Camden Yards in Baltimore at 3:05. The D-backs will take on the Rockies from Coors Field in Colorado at 3:10 this afternoon. The Royals will take on the White Sox this afternoon at 4:10 from Chicago. The Mariners will take on the Twins as the Twins will play in their home opener to start the 2021 campaign this afternoon at 4:10 against Seattle. The Brewers will take on the Cardinals this afternoon at 4:15 Eastern Time. And the last game of the night will be the Astros playing their home opener against the Oakland A's. First pitch is slated for 8:10 this evening from Minute Maid Park in Houston. Once again, you guys, that is your Thursday slate in the majors. We will go to the National Hockey League, and then we'll go to the NBA, and then we will wrap up today's sports report for you all. And I got to get ready for this meeting with Representative Houston in 11 minutes. So bear with me, guys. Let's do the scores from last night in hockey. So the Blues get the win over The Blues get the victory over Vegas last night by a final score of St. Louis 3, Vegas 1. Wild defeat the Avalanche by 5 goals. Final score, Minnesota 8, Colorado 3. LA defeats Arizona last night by a final score from downtown Los Angeles. The Kings defeat the Coyotes by a final score of Kings 4, Coyotes 3. Oilers and Senators went at it yesterday afternoon from Ottawa. The Oilers defeat the Senators by a final score of Oilers 4, Senators 2. The Maple Leafs took on the Canadiens yesterday in Toronto last night. Wednesday Night Hockey was on NBCSN. Final score, Maple Leafs 3, Canadiens 2. Once again, we'll run down the scores for you all one more time. The Blues defeat the Golden Knights 3-1. The Wild defeat the Abs 8-3. The Kings defeat the Coyotes last night from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles 4-3. The Oilers defeat the Senators 4-2. And finally, the Maple Leafs defeat the Canadiens by a final score of 3-2. And now we will go to tonight's action in the National Hockey League. First off tonight, you have the Penguins taking on the Rangers from Madison Square Garden. Puck drop is at 7 o'clock. Puck drop is also at 7 o'clock tonight as the Tampa Bay Lightning will take on the Columbus Blue Jackets. Also, puck drop at 7 o'clock tonight as the Panthers take on the Carolina Hurricanes from PNC Arena in Raleigh. Puck drop at 7 o'clock as well between New Jersey and Buffalo. Puck drop at 7 o'clock between the Flyers and the Islanders from Nassau Memorial Veterans Coliseum in Uniondale tonight. Flyers and Islanders at 7. Bruins will take on the Washington Capitals from Capital One Arena in D.C. Puck drop at 7. Puck drop also at 7 between Winnipeg and Montreal. Puck drop at 7 between Edmonton and Ottawa. Puck drop at 7:30 from Little Caesars Arena as the Nashville Predators take on the Detroit Red Wings at 7:30. Puck drop from United Center at 8 o'clock between the Blackhawks of Chicago against the Dallas Stars. And then the Flames and Canucks will be postponed this evening, I guess because of COVID situation with the Flames. So once again, we'll run down the schedule for you all tonight in the National Hockey League. Puck drop at 7 between the Penguins and Rangers. Puck drop at 7 between the Lightning and Blue Jackets from Nationwide Arena in Columbus. Puck drop at 7 between the Panthers and the Hurricanes from PNC Arena in Raleigh, North Carolina. Puck drop at 7 o'clock in Buffalo between New Jersey and Buffalo. Puck drop at 7 at Nassau Coliseum between Philadelphia and the Islanders. Puck drop at 7 between the Capitals and the Bruins from Capital One Arena in D.C. Puck drop at 7 o'clock between the Winnipeg Jets and the Montreal Canadiens. Puck drop at 7 between the Edmonton Oilers and the Ottawa Senators. Puck drop at 7:30 between the Nashville Predators and the Detroit Red Wings from Little Caesars Arena in Detroit. Puck drop at 8 from United Center as the Dallas Stars will take on the Chicago Blackhawks. And that's your action for this Thursday in hockey. Now we go to the NBA, and let's see what happened last night in the association. And then we'll give you all a preview of tonight's action in the National Basketball Association. Got to run down this real quick because we got 7 minutes till I have this meeting with Representative Houston. Meeting with Representative Tant doing a Zoom call. So, all right, guys, let's do the scores from last night, and then we'll give you all a preview of tonight's action from around the association. The Knicks lose to the Celtics by 2, 101-99. The Pacers defeat the Timberwolves by 4, Indiana 141, Minnesota 137. The Wizards defeat the Magic by 15, 131-116. The Nets blow out the Pelicans 139-111. The Rockets defeat the Mavericks 102-93. The Grizzlies defeat the Hawks 131-113. The Hornets defeat the Thunder in OKC 113-102. The Nuggets defeat the Spurs by 10, 106-96. and the Jazz and the Suns win in overtime last night. What a game this turned out to be. The Suns win by 4 in overtime, 117 to 113. Once again, we'll run down the scores for you all one more time. The Celtics defeat the Knicks by 2, 101 to 99. The Pacers defeat the Timberwolves 141 to 137. The Wizards defeat the Magic 131 to 116. The Nets defeat the Pelicans 139 to 111. The Rockets defeat the Mavericks 102 to 93. The Grizzlies defeat the Hawks 131 to 113. The Hornets defeat the Thunder 113 to 102. The Nuggets defeat the Spurs by 10, 106 to 96. And the Suns defeat the Jazz in overtime 117 to 113. That's your scores for the Friday Eve edition of the Sports Report. Now let's go to tonight's action in the association. At 7:30, the Raptors will take on the Bulls from Amalie Arena in Tampa. On TNT, it's a Thursday night doubleheader. It's NBA Thursday presented by State Farm. The Heat will host the Lakers at 7:30 tonight on TNT. The Thunder will play the Cavs at 8. The Bucks will take on the Mavericks from Dallas. The Jazz will play the Trailblazers at home at Vivint Arena in Salt Lake, 10 o'clock Eastern Time. And finally, the Suns will take on the Clippers from downtown Los Angeles at the Staples Center. And finally, the Pistons will entertain the Kings from Golden One Center in Sacramento. Once again, we'll run down the games for you all tonight on this Friday Eve edition in the NBA. The Bulls will take on the Raptors at 7:30. The Lakers will take on the Heat at 7:30 on TNT. The Cavs will take on the Thunder from OKC at 8. The Bucks will take on the Mavericks at 9. The Trailblazers will take on the Jazz at 10 o'clock from Salt Lake City, Utah. The Suns will play the Clippers at 10 on TNT. It's a doubleheader on TNT tonight, NBA Thursday, presented by State Farm. Lakers and Heat, followed by Suns and Clippers from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. And finally, the Pistons will entertain the Kings from Golden One Center in Sacramento. Like I said, you guys, that is your Thursday edition Sports Report. Before we go today, like I said, that's your Thursday, Friday Eve edition Sports Report. I am Sportscaster 89. Come back tomorrow for another edition of the Sports Report. I hope you all have a tremendous Thursday. And don't forget, you can watch the Masters today and tomorrow on ESPN at 3. First and second round coverage will begin of the Masters today and tomorrow. You can catch the coverage of the Masters at 3 o'clock today on ESPN and tomorrow on ESPN at 3. And on the weekend, it'll move over to CBS, and you can also stream the Masters on Paramount Plus on Saturday and Sunday. Like I said, you guys, your local CBS affiliate will have coverage of the Masters this weekend on Saturday and Sunday. Check the time and the listings for when you'll see the Masters this weekend. I am Sportscaster 89. Before we go today, please like and subscribe to my channel. I am Sportscaster 89. I do my own sports reports online. I do it on YouTube. So this is where I do my sports reports daily. This is where I do my commentating as well. So remember, please like and subscribe to my channel at Sportscaster89. Click the notification bell on the right-hand side where you get all my live videos and all that stuff. So please like and subscribe to my channel. Please donate if you're able so I can continue to do my sports reports for you all on a regular basis. I do this every day. So the 3 things I do with my sports report: I inform you all on what's going on in sports, I educate you on what's going on in sports, and I entertain you all with what's going on in sports because, like I said, you guys don't have time to watch sports every day. You all are working. You all are busy. You all are doing work from home. You all are doing school with kids. You don't have time to listen to sports. So, like I said, if you have opportunity, please watch my sports reports. I do these every day on my own, on my YouTube channel. I post them on all my social media platforms so I can get recognition from – I want to do it daily, every day on my sports report. So this is what I do on a daily basis. So please, please, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel at Sportscaster89. Follow me on all my social media platforms. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. You can follow me on Instagram at Sportscaster89. You can follow my YouTube channel at Sportscaster89. You can subscribe to my channel, please. You can get all my notifications where I post my sports reports on a daily basis. And remember, guys, I do my sports reports. I educate you on what's going on in sports. I inform you on what's going on in sports, and I entertain you on what's going on in sports. With that said, you guys, have a tremendous Thursday. Come back tomorrow for the Friday edition where we wrap up the week in sports. We will wrap up the highlights from hockey last night. We'll wrap up the NBA from last night, and we will wrap up the Major League Baseball action from yesterday. So with that said, you guys, I hope you have a tremendous day. I am Sportscaster 89. Have a tremendous Thursday. We will see you tomorrow to wrap up the week with the Friday Sports Report. So have a tremendous day, everyone. Stick and stay. Come back tomorrow. We wrap up the week with the final sports report of the week. So I do this Monday through Friday. So don't forget, come back tomorrow for another edition of Sports Report. We wrap up the week. We wrap up with all the highlights from last night around the NBA, around the majors, and around hockey. So please come back tomorrow. I'm Sportscaster 89. Have a tremendous day. We will see you all tomorrow for the Friday edition of the report. Have a tremendous day, everyone. I am Sportscaster 89. I'm signing out.